Hello, my name is Pablo Rodriguez. I'm from Guadalajara, Mexico. Actually, I live in Berlin, Germany, and this is my Coursera assignment in this for the course of Introduction to Music Production. In this case, my theme is category of effects, and as we can see, I prepare on my DW different way show the different effects they are in each category. As we know, we have three categories on effects. It controls different parameters on the sound. In this case, we have dynamic effects, filter effects, and delay effects. As we know, dynamic effects control the amplitude of the sound. On filter effects, it controls the timbre of the sound, and then delay effects, it controls the propagation of the sound. As we can see here, I prepared one track so I can show do a little demonstration of each one of the different categories and how they are different from each other. In this case, I'm going to start with the dynamic effects. As we know, it controls the amplitude of the sound. In this case, I have a few of the devices that they come in the DW, and in this case, there's different effects of effects in that they control different parameters of the dynamic of the sound, but at the end it controls in a form of general, it controls the amplitude of any sound that goes through these devices. In this case, I'm just showing for demonstration. We have multiband dynamics, in which is here. It controls the amplitude of each of high frequencies of the sound. In this case, it's a type of compressor that it controls in a more precise way the different high, medium, and low frequencies of the sound. We had a dynamic tube in which it controls more the amplitude in the environment of the sound. We have a gate here in which basically allows to control the amplitude of certain frequency that we want to get amplitude, or it doesn't, it cannot go through the whole amplitude of the sound. We have limiter, in which the functionality of the limiter is not to let go more amplitude of the sound with depending on the parameters that we set up in the limiter. And one, and it's very no, it's the famous compressor, so in which they control how much amount of amplitude we want in certain frequencies of the sound. So as we can see also, these different devices, the functionality is a little bit different from each other, but in general control the dynamic amplitude on these effects. So just to make a quick demonstration with one of those, so this is what I'm talking about. In this case, I'm playing a track with a looping sound, and in this case I'm gonna use this multi-band dynamics just to demonstrate how he can control the amplitude of this sound. I'm going to send it to the dynamic effects. As you can see in the multi-dynamics, we got three horizontal bars showing the different frequencies, the amplitude of each and one. I can control each and one, and you can hear a very distinctive way of how from the original control the amplitude of the sound. As you can see, this is full control, this is the original, and this is the full control. So we can control the different dynamics of the amplitude on this sound. As you can see, the dynamic effects again control the amplitude and make very different when we choose to play around with the different parameters of each one of these effects. And the second category, filter effects. As we know, filter effects control the timbre. In this case, makes more dynamic in which frequencies or which sounds we want to hear when we run some sound through these effects. One of the category, a few of these effects is we have a EQ in which, in this case, is a EQ8 in which control 8 parameters of the whole sound in different ways that we can solidify or subtract certain frequencies of the sound. So we'll make it with different kind of timbre in this case. Also we have a auto filter in which basically the functionality of the auto filter is to cover certain frequencies of the timbre that we don't want to hear, in which we can hear high end frequencies or lower high end frequencies. We have our typical E3Q in which it controls the low, the medium, and the high frequencies in the sound. And we have also the auto pan. In this case, the auto pan it controls how much amount of the timbre of the sound it can go from to the left to the right into the speakers or into the outputs of at the end of each one at the end of the for mixing. So I'm gonna demonstrate also how this effects have the functionality with the timbre on the sound. In this case, I'm gonna use auto filter just to keep a simple example. As you can see, the high frequency speak of but the dynamic of the auto filter, as you can see, keeps some of the timbre, some of the sounds in the original music or expanded to the original. So, and you can see it can be controlled in different ways of the timbre of the sound. In this next category, the delayed effects, the effects as we see the control the propagation of the sound. So in this case, the different the propagation, basically what is it is the it makes the effects propagate throughout the environment of when the sound goes off. In this case, the different effects they can be from reverse, grain delays, flangers, phasers, chorus. So and then they propagate the sound in a different way that it can blend the original sound with a different approach or a different kind of sound. So I'm gonna maintain this demonstration again with the original sound, and we're gonna see the difference. This is the original. In this case, we're gonna use the reverb. As you can see, the propagation of the sound sounds very different because, as we know, a reverb it propagates the sound in an environment in which categories into a specific room or the dynamics of the room. So as we can see now, we had this again to wrap it up. We had three categories of effects: delay effects, filter effects, and dynamic effects. And each one controls, in this case, dynamic effects, the amplitude of the sound; filter effect, the control the timbre of the sound; and delay effects is the make the propagation of the quality of sound. And as you can see, there's just a briefly category of different effects. There's thousands out there. So, but this is a form of general which the categories of each and one effect. I hope you guys understand this little presentation, and if you have any questions or any comments, they're very welcome to them. Thank you very much and have a blessing day.